Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Shredder Chipper back with another one. Got a new deck profile, it's our Zanemba deck profile. Pretty much the same thing as the hit Genema deck profile, a little different. Using pretty much a similar card set. Also, towards the end of this part of the video here, I'll have the sequencing part of it, so be on the lookout for that. But we're gonna talk about why I chose some of the cards I chose, and we'll talk a little bit how I'll play it a little bit, and we're gonna go a little bit in depth in it. So with the leader, let's talk about that. Then we'll talk about the cards. It's when it's leader attacks, you're drawing one no matter what, 4 life or less. Draw one, untap one of your energies. That's just not too bad. When you're awakened, you're attacking. When you attack, you draw one. Active main, discard one of your energies, and you get 2 effects: dual attack, or you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards and place it on the bottom of the deck. Either way, I think it's all pretty good and it's pretty solid. Okay. So if you notice, guys, some of these cards are very similar to the other ones that I had with the hit Nimba deck. I mean, you're building and ramping up a lot of energy, so I think this deck could be a lot better to play than playing, you know what I mean, the hit Nimba. I think this is one. It's a lot. I think this one could be a lot easier to play because either or. I think hit Nimba is more on automatic, while this one's a little bit more manual. Because hit allows you to automatically bring out skillless warriors, whereas this one, it doesn't necessarily do that per se. The leader doesn't do it, but you have battle cards that will help you with doing it. You know what I mean? So going into, let's talk about our first set of cards here. We have a 5-star ball, the Parasite darkness. That last effect is the main one we're going to be taking advantage of. The active main, the active main skill on it. If you have 2 or more energies, when in this case you're going to choose up to one of your mono blue Genema cards with an energy cost of 3. You're going to place it under this card. You're going to play up to one of your blue Zeno Genema cards with an energy cost of 4 from your deck and place it on top of it in active mode. You're going to shuffle areas you look through. Okay, and you can probably do that as very. I mean, I probably guess you could probably do that as probably as quick as maybe turn, 2. Turn 2, you probably have a total of like 3 energies with this Zeno Cosmic Unison. You probably have a total of like 3 of those by that turn. And guys, you're talking about bringing out your, let's say by that turn, you have just by turn 2, you got 3 energies. Let's say that you have this card, I think, in your hand, and also you have like a skillless battle card. It says on this card here, it says chill. Active main. If you have 3 or more energies, in this case, you're on turn 2, you use Zeno's effect, you have 3 energies, right? You choose one of your skillless cards in your hand. Let's say you discard one of your Genembas. You discard this one and discard this one, right? And then you're playing this card in your hand. You still have 3 energies. You're playing that card for free. You decided attack. You use the energy. And then you choose one of your skillless cards that you have, right? And let's say it's going to be a Genema in this case. It's going to be that Genema, 3-drop Genema. You're playing that card, same card. And this is all on turn 2. Then you said, hey, okay, whoa, all right. I'm going to go ahead and use my effect here that same turn, that 5-star ball, parasitic darkness. Boom, you have your 4-drop on the field by turn 2, right? And what his effect is, it says critical. If your opponent has 2 or more energy, when this card attacks, your opponent may choose one of their battle cards and send it to the warp, which is pretty dope. If they didn't draw one, then you're gonna switch up to one of your blue energies to active mode. This is pretty cool. Let's say you swung with it, you know what I mean? Let's say you wanted to use an energy or so. You want to use the energy. You want to go and put some pressure on your opponent. Double strike critical. You're talking about 30 critical or so. Maybe more. 35 critical maybe. Just say 30 critical. Right? And then let's say, hey, cool. I'm going to use another energy. I'm going to use Zanemba, Rampaging Demon. Right? I'm going to go ahead and swing yet again. Dual attack critical. You're going to use one of your energies. You used 2 energies so far. Okay? You have 1 more left. Hey, let's say you decided you may have Sensu Beam in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Let you use one of your Sensu Beam. Now you got 2 more energies. Or so. You know what I mean? You get the list goes on and on. You're swinging with a critical dual attack. you drew two more cards. It goes in active mode. Come on, dude. You guys get the point that I'm trying to make. You can kind of abuse this deck. You know what I mean? You can really seriously abuse and cycle through this deck pretty nasty. Like, seriously, just nasty stuff. You can come up with some nasty plays with this deck, man. Seriously. So that card is good. This Genema Rampaging Demon is pretty good. It's a really, really good card to play. Same thing with Zanemba Dark Parasite is another good card to play in this deck as well. Just taking advantage of everything. That critical. I love critical as a keyword skill. Love it. Then we have Genema, the Bewitching Blow, has dual attack critical. At the end of the turn, you're sending us to the ward. This right here could be used just to go for like quick damage. It's active main if you have 3 or more energies. Okay, let's say you're on turn 2, you have 3 or more energy. Choose one of your skills battle cards. Your energy cost of 2 or 3. Return it to your hand. Return it to your hand. Let's say you had that. What I mean? We decided to turn it to your hand. You play this card. You play that card. Boom. You swing it. It's just there. This card is there to go for some sweet damage. In my opinion, it's there to. It's a mid game pressure and it's there to end the game as well if you want it to. Only bad thing about this card is 19K. I wish it was 20. Okay, but really, really good card. All right, so it's definitely not something you're gonna like. Not necessarily sequence into. Not necessarily. It's there to kind of end the game whenever you need it. We have Combo Attack Genema, another cool card. This card is going to be mainly used in conjunction with Sake the Demon. Okay, this card right here allows you to look for a Genema. Putting a search on your deck for a Genema, perfect. You need it. Looking for a Genema that's either in your deck or the bottom of your deck is going to be very helpful. Okay, very, very helpful. And let's say this is on the field played. You play this in the field by turn 1. You got your Genema you're looking for, and you specifically got this. Turn 2, you decided to use Burst 2. Put 2 cards you have from the top of your deck into the drop area, right? You're going to choose a demon card. Sake the Demon is a demon card that you can see on the screen. It's in gray. It's a demon card. Bringing this back to your hand based off of Combo Attack Genema's effect. Then you're playing this card for free. Taking 2 cards from your life, helping you self-awaken. This is a really good self-awakener. Really, really good self-awakener. Really, really good for self-awakener. I would say a total of maybe 3 of these Sake the Demon should be in your deck. So this could really, really help out. Really, really helpful. Then we have Zeno, the Edge of Space. This card right here is there to swap out for cards that you put in your energy. I decided to put 2 of these in the deck. Otherwise, you could play 4, maybe even 3. It's up to you. It's about preference. But 2, I think that's just enough for me. If your leader is blue, and it says if you have 5 or less life, if it's your opponent's turn, once you combo in it, you taking a card from your energy, add it to your hand, you place 1 card from your hand, put it in your energy. And if you play that card, you draw 1. Essentially, it doesn't need for you to draw 1. Really, not essentially. You don't need to. But it's a pretty good card. Really good card. So you put things in your energy that you need. It's good there for the swap out for them. Then we have Helis or Helis. However you pronounce it. God, it's an old card. They remade it. You're comboing with it. Your leader's a god, so you don't have to worry about it. 4 life or less. Discard 1 of your card. You're drawing 2, 10k power. That's all you need to know. Real good stuff. And then we have Zymos, the Cosmic Trader. This is a really good card. If you're playing Zymos, I recommend play this card because when you're playing it, you're placing the top card of your deck and placing in your energy. And then it says at the end of your turn, the card you place in your energy, you place in this in Older's drop. And if you chose that card, basically it's saying if the card you place in your energy with the skill isn't in your energy, you place 1 card from your energy into the drop area. So you're going to be losing a card no matter what. It's something you can't really abuse. And I like that. Another thing that people I've kind of overlooked this card. I think I saw it in other people's deck and I read the effect and I said, hey, it's something to take advantage of. If you're looking for a Dark Dragon Ball, in this case, you have 4 Dark Dragon Balls. This is there for that. They can help you for that. And then let's say you played it by turn 1 or 2. Next turn over, you got like maybe 4 energies or so, whatever it is. You're using this active main once per turn, 2 of your energies. Your leader, it says if your leader is black. In this case, your leader's not black. I just thought about it. It's actually a pretty bad card. Actually, it's a pretty bad card to play. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm thinking that you can take advantage of its effect. Your leader's not black in this case. You can't take advantage of that active main effect. So the only thing you can do is when you play it, you're just adding one of your Dragon Balls cards from your deck to your drop area to your hand. So essentially, it's still a good card. It's still a good card. Here's why. If you have this Dark Dragon Ball card in your drop area or deck, this essentially helps you with attaining it, okay, a lot faster. So this card is still good, but you can't take advantage of that second effect. So I overlooked it. I'm still glad I put it in my deck, though. Still glad I did it. I mean, pretty much we have our support types in the deck. We have Manaka, Encouraging Presence Manaka, really strong card, especially with his leader. We have Hidden Power Supreme Kai, another support card. I think that the Super Saiyan 3 Goku Man on Missions has a critical double strike on it. A real cool card. You're playing this basically for free. It's there to end the game. It's mainly there to end the game. You're going to use this to end your game. We have our what's our other supports? Technically this is support too. Everything else could be considered support. Sensu Beam. This right here is definitely to end your game as well. Baby Hachiyak, Hachiyak, the Saiyan Destroyer. There they kind of end your game. You already know what it is. 3 more energies negate the attack. You play it, then your opponent can't attack anymore. Your turn. Then you're gonna use this just to end your game. You're gonna make sure that turn you use counts. Really, really good stuff. Real good card. Hard to attain, costs a lot of money, but good card. But that is pretty much this side of the video here, sir. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and change it over to our sequencing side. See you then. Alright, guys. This is the card sequencing side here of the video, guys. As we can see, we have turn 1 and 2, and then we have another page. It's turn 3 and beyond, and then I'll show you all the cards you're going to be using to supplement for your plays. For turn 1, we have Sake the Demon. You play it, as I said before, you're looking for Genema. And then also we have our combo attack Zanemba. You have Sake the Demon already on the field. That by that turn 1, then you're using Zanemba that same turn, taking Sake the Demon from the field. Then you're playing combo attack Zanemba, taking 2 life, and then you can't activate the skill for the rest of that turn. You know what I mean? So it's there to self-awaken as quick as he possibly can, like I told you guys before, and take advantage of that. Same thing with Awakening Talent Pen. It's just used to supplement for self-awakening. Turn 2, we have Zeno, the Cosmic Unison, and then we have Zymos, the Cosmic Trader. We have Chill, the Greatest Pirate. Typically, what you're going to do with this order, you can either play Zymos, the Cosmic Trader first, or you can play Zeno, the Cosmic Unison, if you will. However, if you're playing Zeno first, right, make sure you do not activate the active main first unless you use Zygmont, the Cosmic Trader's skill, unless you play it first. If you played it first, great. It's good for you. If you activate the skill before you play the card, then you're setting yourself up with a little bit of failure, because then you're only going to have like maybe 3 cards. However, it's all about preference, about what you feel that needs to be done. That's just me. I typically would not activate the active main skill for Zeno first unless I have Zymont, the Cosmic Trader, on the field. That way I have 4 energies that's there that I can use. Then I have Chill, the Greatest Pirate, too, as well, which you're going to take advantage of that effect. The active main, you choose one of your skillless battle cards, just 3 or less from your hand, discarding it. Then you're playing this card. Once you play it, the same card you played in the drop area, you're playing that 3-drop Genema onto the field. You're attacking with this card as well, using one of your blue energies. And it's just all right off the back is all good. It's a really good setup. I think it's pretty good. So that's page 1 of our sequencing. So with page 2, guys, we have Genema the Dark Parasite. So typically that same turn here, if you have the Dark Dragon Ball card, that card is going to be used to summon your pretty much your Genema the Dark Parasite. You can do it that same turn by turn 2 if you wanted to, or you do it turn 3 and beyond. It's typically up to you. It's about preference. Once again, you already know what it is. You're placing the 3-drop Genema underneath the Dark Dragon Ball. Then you're playing pretty much Genema the Dark Parasite on top. Critical, swinging with it. It has another effect, but I can't really read it from here. You'll take advantage of that. If not, what you'll do is you'll probably EX Evolve on top of your Genema again. You're going to EX Evolve on top of your Genema. And you're going to have Zanemba, the Rampaging Demon here, double attack, dual attack, critical. Dual attack and critical here for the rest of that turn. And once you EX the ball, you're drawing like 2 cards, and it switches back to active mode. So that's pretty much the game. That's how you would sequence here with the deck here. That's just how you would do it. As you can see, I have the supplement cards here. We have Son Goku, Man on Mission. This card basically typically is you there to use to end the game. That's really about it. You could use it for mid-game pressure, but I personally wouldn't use it for that. I may have told you that you want to use it for in-game pressure. Just use it to end the game. That's typically about it. There's the last resort. Same thing with Baby Half-Jack is there to end the game. As simple as that. It's there to end the game, nothing more. Genema, the Bewitching, that's there to technically, you can use that to go mid-game pressure to end the game as well. That's if you're using it correctly. Hidden Power E Supreme Kai. Typically, you're going to use this to combo with your Genembas that have critical on it and a critical and dual attack. Critical and dual attack, those are the cards you're going to typically use it for. Or we have our defensive side of it. We have Dimension Magic, Akurji Manaka, Sensu Bean. We have Zeno, Edge of Spades. And then we have Heelys as well as your super combos. Then we have Toa rewriting history, I believe. You're going to use that only to typically just get your Dark Dragon Ball cards whenever you need it. It's simple as that. That's all you're going to be doing. But anyway, guys, that's the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. More content comes soon. In peace. Comment, rate, subscribe.